Command Center to Operations. All flight directors, I want to go, no go for launch. Internet. Go. Computers. Go. Phone. Go. Blog Talk Radio. Go. Commercial. Go. Music. Go. Facebook and Twitter. We are go. Worldwide callers. Go flight. Capcom 8 Up. Go flight. Capcom Chill Will. Go flight. Capcom Fat Cat. Go flight. Control Tower, go for launch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's yo show time. Yo, 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 yeah, yo, 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 yo show. Yeah, yo, 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 Chill Will, Fat Cat. What? Lights, camera, action in a minute, we on. And yo, show the type of show that people wanna be on. And yo, we about to get us our academy on. And yo, we about to talk until our sanity's gone. Whether you out in the field or you chillin' at home, got a minute, hit us up, man, and tell us what's wrong. You would never be bored, we won't be keeping you long. If you want a man, you can even say your piece and be gone. But nah, we wanna keep you a minute, get you all in it, open the flow like the Senate. Don't you be timid, give us a second, because seconds come minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes. Yo, my man, I think they get it. Whether it's who's who or celebrity news, we can even go old school like 70s shoes. If you out by yourself and you drinking a brew, if you out with the crew, man, whatever you do, hit the yo show. All my people in the front, don't front, we got it all and we know what you want on the yo show. All my people in the back, in fact, hit us up, man, you know where we at on the yo show. All my people on the side, alright, lay back and enjoy the ride on the yo show. All my people jump up real high, get fly, we can touch the sky. It's the yo show, yo, we know you feeling it, man. We can talk about if your job's yeah, you can. We can talk about the prayers or the war in Iran. Let us know how it's laying, you might just become a fan. Yep. Hit us up, why you delaying? You need to quit playing. The kind of show that wanna know exactly what is you saying. Don't be feeling no pressure, don't get backed in the corner. If the feeling is strong, you can say what you gonna. You can say what you wanna, because the topics are warmer than Rihanna in the Bahamas, lounging in the sauna. Whether it's overseas, whether it's on the block, man, we got the host, they be stirring the pot. Chill Wheels and artists, ate up, we got it. Fat Cat's the real deal, so we ready to get started on the yo show. Yo, 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 yo. All my people in the front, we got it all and we know what you want on the yo show. All my people in the back, in fact, hit us up, man, you know where we at on the yo show. All my people on the side, alright, lay back and enjoy the ride on the yo show. All my people jump up real high, get fly, we can touch the sky. Yo, yo. Broadcasting live from the greater Detroit area, it's the Yo Show, where your opinion might make a difference. With your hosts, 8 Up, Fat Cat, and Chill Will, we'll hear your opinion. But you have to call us at 845-277-9212 and press 1 if you want your opinion to go live. Otherwise, it's just our opinion. So let's get to your hosts, 8 Up, Fat Cat, and Chill Will of the Yo Show.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to another Yo Show.
Yeah.
So how's it going, fellas?
Yeah.
Fat Cat and Chill Will, how's it going?
Like Tommy on Martin say, what's up, dog?
What up, Doe?
This is wonderful, dog. Wonderful. I love weather like this, boy. It's relaxing, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you can do a lot of things with this nice, cool temperature. I mean, you can go out and do the fall harvest stuff, you know, like the hay rides and stuff like that, the apple cider, you know, the cider mills and stuff like that. You can go out and do a lot of fall stuff, but the one thing that has to stay away is the rain.
What? What kind of stuff is you talking about?
You know, going out on hay rides and the cider, going out to the cider mills.
Dude, I am African American.
Yeah,
I don't do that.
And you can go to.
Yeah, we don't ride through no pumpkin patch, man.
I didn't say a pumpkin patch, that boy.
Well, hayride, man. That scared me, man. It bring me back to my past life, man. Matt's about to hang me on the tree, going through the.
Oh man, you don't even know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that.
You want to go to a haunted house? Go on the east side. Let the crackheads chase you through the backyard.
Oh, speaking of haunted house. Speaking of haunted house, guys, have you guys been out to Erebus out in Pontiac, Michigan?
Hell no. What is that?
It's a 5-story haunted house. They say it takes like about 35, 40 minutes, or it depends on how fast you run through it. There are some
one
points where
I'm telling you, one thing about me, you cannot scare me. I'm gonna tell you this, because if I'm scared, my first reaction is swing. If you don't believe me, you ask my wife. My wife tried to kiss me in my sleep.
Oh,
in my sleep, and it wasn't pretty.
Oh, no, you hit the wife.
Oh my God! If you startle me, boy, you gonna catch Holyfield. You gonna get Holyfield.
Don't mess with Sleeping Beauty, boy. You get smacked.
I'm telling you, I don't. Homie don't play that.
Homie don't play that, huh? And he a clown.
Oh man, you gonna get clowns?
Are you guys afraid of clowns?
Man, hell no.
Oh man,
I own Smith and Wesson 9mm. I wasn't
I'm
even scared of that movie.
Talking about. Yeah, I remember that movie too. But I'm not referencing, the clowns out in the street. I'm talking about the clowns in the circus type.
they can get it too. Shoot. Shoot, that's for all clowns.
Them clowns in the street can get all 9 shots. Plus maybe a few buckshots and slugs.
9, sure. I got 16. I'm waiting.
Oh, you got the double side, left and right. Huh?
Oh man, yeah, 16 of my friends. Sweet 16.
Nice. Plus 10 in the chamber, huh? Plus 10 in the chamber.
Oh man.
So today being Random Rants number 4. Where the listeners can call in with the random rant of the day, or you just have a random rant you just want to get off your chest. So, Fat Cat, do you have a random rant?
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
You know it. You know
well,
it, man.
Spill the beans.
I hate beef ramen noodles. Sorry. But anyway, man, let me get real. The Lions, man.
Oh my God!
Once again.
Let's not forget the Tigers too. So just to add them in.
Well, man, I wrote them off a long time ago. I don't even talk about the Pussycats. But anyway,
well, you're talking about both cats now.
Yeah, but anyway, and not just the Lions, but what they represent. Detroit is always looked at as the underdog. I like the underdog anyway, but we're the underdog, and people always messing with Detroit, dog. And it seems that way with the referees. And whenever we play, we're always subject to some new rule. And it doesn't come into effect until our game, till we play.
Right.
If you look a couple of years ago, Calvin Johnson's touchdown, where they took it away, and now
took it away because he didn't have full possession of the catch.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We're always the subject. We're the guinea pig to new rules. Now, the rule I'm talking about in yesterday's game was the one when the kicker kicked the ball towards the end zone, and it landed right by the goal line, and the guy came from out of bounds and he touched the ball, and they penalized us as if the ball went out of bounds. Now, I have never heard of that rule before in my life.
Right.
But here it is. Once again, we became subject to it. But did you see, too, at the same time, they didn't clarify the rule like they usually do. But instead, what did I see across the TV?
New rule enforced.
No, it was they did a technical difficulty. The camera went off and it went straight to commercial.
Oh,
if that ain't Vegas to me, if you can't tell me that ain't Vegas to me, I don't know what else it is, man. I'm getting tired of sports, man. I'm about to go out and watch two crackheads kick a can.
It's more interesting, isn't it? What's up with the Michigan and Michigan stuff, man? The green and the blue, man. I don't understand that, man.
Right.
Well, the universities are always a rival against each other, so they're gonna always have that. It's just like Michigan and Ohio State. So, but yeah, Michigan State got they rumps beat, and Michigan won. So.
But you know where all this come from, the Roman Empire, man.
Mm-hmm.
All of this stuff, Roman Empire, competitiveness.
Yep.
Always
I would say
the
Greeks.
Strongest.
I would say the Greeks because they've started the Olympics, so that's basically, where the competitiveness comes in. But yeah, I would agree maybe in conjunction with the Roman Empire.
But where did the gladiator games come from?
They came from the Romans, right? But where did the Olympics come from?
But the Roman games were first. They were from the beginning of time.
I won't say beginning of time, but at least over 2,000 to 3,000 years ago. So yeah, I ain't gonna say beginning of time.
Man, they were fighting in the beginning of time, dude. That game, it's older than 5,000 mummies.
5,000 mummies. How'd they play? What'd they play? Who can get wrapped the fastest?
Something.
Who can die quicker?
Shoot. It's the first Band-Aid.
Yeah, who gets the first Band-Aid, huh? Woo-hoo-hoo. And don't forget, if they got one dangling off their arms, they the first one to win.
Right.
With their arms stretched out.
Mr. 8up, do you have a rant today?
Not really. I don't have a rant. I enjoy every day that comes up. I do have one rant. I do.
Oh.
Mr. Chill Will didn't call me because I had my facial hair cut and ready for a picture day, and he didn't come up with the picture.
Wow.
That's the only rant.
I didn't want to see your mug, man. I didn't want to see your mug, man.
Get him.
Too bad.
Get him.
Then
I had germs and stuff, so I could have easily just sneezed on your face and then create you
you wouldn't have got that close.
A lot of problems, huh?
You wouldn't have got that close.
I have to. I'd be like, hey, you got to move your head like this, move like this, you got to do all this. And
you can stand 5 feet away from me. You can stand 10 feet away from me. Your camera can zoom in.
Had to make you button up that taco meat.
Yeah, but see, Chill's got the taco meat. He was talking about that.
You don't have no taco meat, man? You got to wax
off? I got a little bit. I ain't arguing. I ain't complaining. I got a little bit of taco meat.
Man, you Wolfman Jack Jr.
No.
I got extra meat.
I got a partial clean face. Outside of shaving on Saturday and waiting for the phone call to come through and never got it. And I was like, damn, I could have kept my little facial hair all weekend.
See, you got got taco meat with a part in it.
Yep. Right down the center.
So,
well, if you'd like to give us...
rant?
Oh, hang on. Well, if you'd like to give us a call at 845-277-9212 and press 1 if you'd like to have your random rant today with us. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter at The Yo Show, or you can email us at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com. Go ahead, Chill. What's your rant?
Oh man, I just dislike like Halloween, man. I'm like, what is the purpose of it, man? Does it generate any income for us? Do it have any relevancy? No, it don't. I'm sick of all this Halloween and kids eating candy that got razor blades in it because they can't go to the police station and get it searched for poison and all this, man. I just feel like it's just dumb, dude. I hate it.
Well, hey, just think. Random Rant 5 is going to be on Halloween.
Ooh,
wow.
whoopie-doo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Random Rant 5 will be on Halloween.
Hey, but in defense of Halloween, the only thing I ever loved about Halloween, besides the candy, because I'm still a kid when it comes to candy. I love that. I don't care what nobody say. But the only thing I love is the horror pictures, watching scary pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
They put those out for pretty much the whole month of October.
And I like tricky kids with my light on, and when they come up to the house, I cut the light off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love all that. What about you, huh? Huh?
Sorry.
What you say, A-Dup?
What was the comment?
You still pass out chitlins on Halloween? Hello.
Any answer?
I guess he
float on.
I guess A-Dup took a vacation or something, huh?
Yeah.
You know what?
He had to pass some gas. Yeah.
But anyway, I was looking on Facebook the other day, chill, and I was watching this speech that Farrakhan was giving, and he was addressing Barack Obama. You know, we got these elections coming up, which I can give a flying hoot about. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I could give a flying hoot about anyway, but in his message, he was talking about Barack Obama's presidency and how he never did anything for the black community. And he addressed all the issues that were addressed under his presidency, which was gay rights and Israel, helping Israel out, and all of this other stuff. What is your take on that?
Well, my take on that, man, he had a chance to do something for black people. I mean, like I said, he's a puppet on the string, so it's like you cannot do this. But you could do the gay stuff, man. The gay stuff matters. You know, that movement, I mean, that's not doing nothing for black people. You know, to me, it's irrelevant, man. It's irrelevant. The only thing that he probably did, he did speak up a couple of times, but so as he did that, there was like, shut up before we shoot you. We in your lawn, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, I believe he could have did more, but as soon as he was about to talk, they told him to be quiet. So,
you know, what my whole thing with it is just with his presidency coming to an end, and you know how they usually get presidential pardons and all that stuff. And my view, when I see it, which is a rant for me too, when I see all the social injustice going on in America, how it seems that the law is different for different people, just like I watched in the news where this forensic lab technician, I think it was in Virginia, it was a Caucasian female, and she got found guilty of tampering with evidence to make the evidence make African American convicts guilty, and she only received 3 years. She only received 3 years.
Wow.
Which these guys were facing life sentences on her, you know,
on her bench.
Found. So now when I look at it, and I look at let's say Kwame Kilpatrick. Even though I didn't agree with what he did, and I felt he should face time, but now when I look at all these other people getting off, heavier things than what he did, now I'm kind of saddened with people that say let him out. I am.
Yeah.
My view has changed. I mean, because it's almost like if the law system is prejudiced, I mean, what you might as well get rid of it.
Yeah,
you might as well be the Wild Wild West.
Well, even worse. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let them out, man. Let them out. That's how I feel.
Yeah, remember the movie Demolition Man, where the police was the judge and the jury and the executioner?
Yes.
That's pretty much what it's going to. You know, the police go out, they judge you, they try you, and they execute you.
Yeah, because it's just too much going on with the. Did you see now in the news where the shooting, the police shooting in North Carolina,
in Charlotte, yeah.
Where the police were shown planting the guns? Why isn't the media talking about this? Why isn't it plastered all over the news like Kaepernick not standing for the flag? I mean, come on now.
The certain things, they're going to automatically say, okay, it didn't happen, and
I mean, they can't deny this.
Happen.
This is on camera.
But
this can't be denied.
Was it the chick that shot the guy in Oklahoma? She's getting 3 years prison time?
Shoot, they didn't convict her yet.
But I mean, it's a possibility. They're talking 3 years. But if anybody else kill them, they're going to be either life or 15 plus.
I'm just,
it's a cop. How are you going to get around that?
It's coming down. Like I posted on Facebook just a couple of hours ago. With all of this stuff happening, especially with blacks, with all this stuff happening, where is the new Black Panther Party? Where is all these organizations, the Nation of Islam, the Black Church? What is happening in with these organizations? Yes, the Black Church is an organization. What's happening with T.D. Jakes and all them spending these millions of dollars they extorting from the black community? Where's these dollars being used towards?
Well, even better yet, you got Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. I mean, true enough, they're up in age, but they can at least start the movement. They can at least.
But we know they plant. But we know they're plants already, so I don't even rely on them.
Yeah.
Those you talking about being scared of clowns? Those are the two biggest clowns ever. So we already
but they can
know.
At least start the movement. I mean, even if they, just start talking about it, and then all of a sudden someone else picks it up. Yeah,
you have to be a voice that people listen to. You saw
how. Yeah, but see, the black community right now does not have a voice.
We have a voice.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like a physical person. They don't have it like from in the '60s when Jesse Jackson, Malcolm X, and Martin Luther King.
Well,
they were all in the big
whenever
time.
there's a voice, you see whenever there's a voice presented, when they come out, they get smashed down.
Yeah,
they
get smashed.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
You know what?
I guess they feel like they could do more damage on a low. There's so many people out there. It's just they're doing damage. It's just they don't want to be on TV and all that.
Right, but see, they could do it on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter. But then, even then, it doesn't materialize to anything.
All our voices is in jail or dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
So but we're not standing up for the right things. All this.
Well, see, here's another thing. You get these police officers, and they go into the neighborhoods, right? And you've seen the beatings. Let's just say the beating ones, right? The ones that beat up the person, not kill them. But what about all the people that are around them taking, video of it, why don't they all just gang up on the few police officers that are there and pull them off of the suspect until they find out what's going on?
Because you know what, they a lot of them are scared of retaliation because we're not together. Could you imagine if that whole, wherever that person is filming, wherever neighborhood that happened, if the community came out in droves, if they came out in droves and it were like the Black Panthers in the 60s and not this fake group that's out right now, if they came out and it was like, hey, we're not going to allow that mess in our neighborhood. Why are you violating this man's rights? Blah, blah, blah. We're not going to allow this to go down in our neighborhood. If you
but you could still have one person in the neighborhood to at least start it up, because you got what? Okay, you got 2 or 3 police officers on one person, but you got 50 people standing around them doing video, hollering, don't kick him, don't do this, don't do that. What'd he do? He didn't do nothing. At the same time, those 50, even if it's just 10 of them, 10 can pull the police officers off.
You know what it turns into? It's just like me being a African American father myself, and me stepping up and I see something like that in my neighborhood. What is going to happen? What is going to happen if I step up and I grab an officer? First, they're going to place me under arrest. What does that do to my family? I'm in jail now, fighting assault on a police officer. Now my family becomes destitute because I'm in the penal system now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't have no financial backing because you know why? Because the guys that got the money that's in the Black community that see all of this stuff going down are T.D. Jakes, whose net worth is what, by 18 or something, 25 million. They won't step up and say, okay, yeah, this is wrong, because they'll sit up here and preach a word and make money, and occasionally you see him on a picture on a yacht and all this and that, but they won't address the situation that's happening in these Black communities.
Very true, very true. Well, before we get too far, we're going to welcome our callers that are our listeners that are listening. And if you'd like to give us a call at 845-277-9212 and press 1 if you want to hear the continuation of our show within the 15-minute after show. You can also contact us via Facebook and Twitter at The Yo Show, or you can email us at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com. We will be right back.
Here at A-Dub Videos, we provide video recording for many types of engagement needs, like weddings, commercials, proms, family reunions, bachelor or bachelorette parties, artist and talent portfolios, concerts and interviews with local artists, and the Get to Know Me series. So call today at 248-747-3463 to check out our affordable packages. Hey listeners, do you want your event, company, or brand to be heard on The Yo Show, in a commercial that is? Then contact us at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com. We have packages for all your needs, starting at $30 for 4 spots a month. That's right, $30 for 4 spots a month. Contact us again at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com, and we'll be listening. Welcome back to The Yo Show, the livest radio on the internet, with your hosts, A-Dub, Chill Will, and Fat Cat. Now let's get back to the topic at hand on The Yo Show, where your opinion might make a difference.
Welcome to the after show where we're talking with Chill Will and Fat Cat, and I'm your co-host, 8up. So we were talking on Random Rants today, and Fat Cat brought up a rant that he was going off on, and let's continue on with it.
Yeah, it's just simply, that we have our rights, as far as freedom of speech, but nobody ever speaks about, your civil liberties getting robbed once you speak out, speak out towards something. Just like if I'm me being able to speak on a situation of police harassment myself, my experience of speaking out against a cop who I felt was violating my rights, and he turns around and he can say, "Oh, okay. Now the least thing I could charge you with is what was the charge? It was
obstruction of justice?
Disorderly conduct. Disorderly conduct. That's the least charge they could come up and say to you, that you're being unruly, doing while I'm questioning you.
I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube as well. They can ask you a question and then you can reply back, "I don't answer questions." So, and then basically, they can say, "Well, can you show me your ID?" And you'll be like, "I don't answer questions." "What's your name?" "I don't answer questions." You can still, or they have some type of printed card saying, everything that what you're not going to say.
You think a rogue cop is going to accept "I don't answer questions" like that? No,
it's very true. You can, and then you have certain questions that you can ask. Am I being detained? And if he says yes, then you can ask under what charges or what have I done? And you can try to find out a lot of the stuff. And if he says you're not under arrest, then you can ask, "Well, am I free to go?" Basically ask everything possible, but do it in a calm format, and you might be able to walk away. But then,
my thing
it's just possibilities.
But check it out. My problem is, like, even now when I go back and I watch the Sandra Bland video, Sandra Bland was pretty calm all the way up into the end. I had a different take on that too myself. Now, when the cop came up and asked, they said, "It seemed like you irritated." She said, "I am, because this is."
He pulled her over.
This is bull. Yeah, I feel this is
he pulled her over.
Bull crap. But then when she noted that she was irritated, he became irritated, and that's when he snatched her off the car and things changed to a different pace. Now, what is the solution? I think the time for calm is over for that. Because we done tried to remain calm on certain things, and it's not working out. If you look at the other gentleman in Oklahoma that got gunned down, he had his hands up. They say he was reaching in the car.
Yeah, but do they show proof of that?
How did he reach in the car with a window rolled up?
Right. Like I said, have they shown proof of that yet?
The helicopter camera contradict their statement. So how are we? What is all of this? Why isn't Obama's administration stepping in with all this? If they start convicting and making examples of these rogue cops out here, the Roman Empire, then we wouldn't be having all of this stuff going on. But personally, I think it's a ploy. I think it's something to get us riled up so we can get out in these streets, do that. They declare martial law because all this civil unrest going on. And then what happens then? They take away our rights. Then all the Constitution and all this stuff go out the window. which
What
the
do you
Constitution
think,
don't mean
Chill?
acceptance.
Chill, you've been pretty quiet. What do you got for a comment?
Well, because it was a heated discussion, man. I wanted him to express all what he was saying. I agree with him 100%, man. I believe that it's all a ploy to excite the people so that they can be irritated. So then they can be like, oh, well, they unruly and uncivilized. Let's take away the rest of their freedoms to what they have and declare martial law and all that. You know, like I said, man, people don't know that all these police officers are bound to the Mason laws. You know, they're all Masons. You know, and they are so secretive and whatever, but it's no secret to them because they're not in the higher ranks of the Masonic in the shrines. You know, it's higher levels to that. You know, so I believe it's just a plan just to excite the people to do that, and it's not working for them. You know, it's not working for them.
It's backfiring. I mean,
they have to hire actresses and people to play like this is going on because you don't really know these people. You know, it's not really like your family that be like, hey, this actually happened to whoever, your cousin, whatever, man. You don't never see these families, dude. It's all a plot. You know, that's how I feel about it, man.
I mean one of the big...
It's a tough decision to decide whether or not you're going to go one route or another, but you still have to manage to live what you have and what you can and can't do. But what's your comment, Fat Cat?
I mean, one of the telltale signs to me, I mean, you know, all these camera tricks and all this stuff they use. Just like, what happened to this guy? I keep asking this question. Whatever happened to the guy that tried to snatch the police gun and shoot Donald Trump at that rally? What happened to him? We don't hear nothing about that no more.
No, you're not going to hear nothing about that because probably
why not?
He was white. He was probably white.
Or it was something.
They probably
or it was
walked him out. They walked him out probably with a bulletproof vest on, and they calmly talked him down.
No, you know what that was to me? That was to me. That was a stage. That was a act staged by Donald Trump. Because what did he say? What did he say? What right after the police allegedly arrested this guy? Thank you, police officer. Now, if somebody made an attempt for my life, I'd been like, rally over. Rally is over. You know, I don't know how many people came with him. You know, so I mean,
right now he's probably got a bunch of Secret Service agents, walking in every footstep that he walks in, and the first, remember when Ronald Reagan got shot? How many Secret Service agents jumped all over him?
Yep, and his
and then they found,
press
and then they
secretary got hit.
Yeah, but it's just the point. Look at all the Secret Service agents that jumped all over Ronald Reagan, pushing him in the car. And then they just happened to be the guy was really close when he shot. So then the other 4 or 5 jumped on him. But it was like, 8, 9 of them jumping on Reagan? And then all of a sudden 4 or 5 get him.
And my point exactly, now this guy is out. He's out of prison now.
He probably never went in prison.
Well, it's just, to me, it's just too much.
Exactly. He probably never went in prison, but the system has to be like, okay, let's regurgitate this information just to keep the news flooded with these lies and like it actually happened. Oh, he got released today when he probably never went in or whatever.
If he did go to prison, it probably was in one of them soft prisons that you didn't hear about.
Well, they
said where is a soft prison, dude?
They said
you don't know.
A mental institution.
Probably. You don't hear.
Where they eat Jello pudding pops and all that.
Probably, because you don't hear anything about the prison system as it is now, but other than when there's a riot or when there's an uproaring or when they're not being treated right. Those are the only 3 times you hear about it. 2 or 3 times, but you don't hear. Remember when what's her name? Martha Stewart went to prison. She was in a plush hotel. Remember?
Right.
That's like
what
that's
did she
like I saw prison.
So what did she do different
Bernie
than
Madoff? What about Bernie Madoff, who made off with a lot of money, which I think it was constructed too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What type of
like
prison
I say,
is he in?
Right, he's not in our case Jackson or any of the hard knocks prisons, super prisons, what they call. He's not in them. They in something soft, so they probably got TVs in they cell. They probably got internet. They got telephones to make phone calls out of. And then you go over here in Jackson, Michigan, you ain't even got a pot to piss in. Probably ain't even got enough food to feed everybody that's in there. So, I mean, true enough, the high-priced people probably get a plush prison, whereas the average Joe on the street, they're going to get the hard knocks prison, where you're going to go out there and pound rocks or make license plates. What did Martha Stewart
I feel like they're not in there, dude. I feel like they're not in there. They just was really strictly enforced to be like, you stay out of the public eye. Go overseas, stay out the public eye. If you do, then we're going to say that you
will
out.
Clear your record. We'll clear your record if you stay out the public eye. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to say yay or nay on anything because, one, like we all know, the media is not completely true on everything. But when they do try to report something, they're telling the half-truth. So...
Right.
I mean, only time you hear any. I mean, how many times in the news do you hear anything good? On an average week, how many times do you hear anything good on the news?
Well, I don't believe nothing
man.
I hear on media anyway.
Right.
I really don't.
They're all owned by the same people, so they make sure the same message is being portrayed throughout the whole media.
Mm-hmm.
But like
I said, how many times do you hear something good?
Cricket.
You don't really hear much.
I mean, they are. Media is basically designed to control emotion. so they're gonna give you a little balance of something. So they're gonna say, okay, in today's news, Mr. Peanut died, but in other news, eating peanuts gets rid of cancer. Oh, shoot! So Mr. Peanut died to sacrifice the. You know what I'm saying? So now we got a peanut religion. So
it's a tough one to call there. Well, that's going to be close to our show today on the Yo Show. If you'd like to either contact us with any possible topics that you'd like to hear from us, you can contact us on Facebook and Twitter at The Yo Show, or you can email us at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com. Chill Will, any final thoughts? Let's keep it to like 20
you can
seconds.
contact me. You can call me, contact me, DM me on ___chillwill at twitter.com. Or you can email me at the DetroitChillWill@gmail.com. My final thoughts is this whole system is rigged. And have a nice day.
How about you, Fat Cat? Don't forget your Twitter.
Look, if you got something to say, say it. I mean, say it hard, say it aggressive. Cuss them out if you got to. That's all I got. And man, hit me up at Twitter at Fat Cat Yo Show.
With no W.
That's all I got. Yeah, with no W.
And my name's 8up. Just contact me via Facebook. Contact us via Twitter at 8up Yo Show with a W. That's our show for today, and we'll see you next week at 12 noon on Monday.
Peace.